The Digitech Grunge pedal is the sound of grunge. One of these into the insane channel of a Line 6 Spider 2 amp, and you've got the Nirvana tone. Kurt Cobain, 2006.
Howdy. Today we're going to have a look at the Digitech Grunge pedal. Infamous / famous distortion pedal. Yeah, cool little pedal. I had one of these many years ago, bought a new one on eBay recently, and yeah, it's good fun. This one's a lot lighter than how I remember it. I remember mine being really heavy. Could definitely do someone in with it if I wanted to, and definitely didn't look as kind of pinky purple as this one does. Either way, I think it is the same thing. It sounds pretty good anyway. So we're going to put it through its paces. The pedal itself consists of a loud, a low, a high, and a grunge. So you've got your volume, low frequencies, high frequencies, and distortion. Also has two different outputs. You've got an output to use in front of an amp, so into an amp, into a speaker, blah blah blah. Then we have a mixer out, so it uses like a cabinet simulation, I should say, sorry. So we're just going to plug that straight into a recording software, see what that sounds like. And we're also going to plug it through into a power amp, just to get an idea of how this pedal sounds. Could it be used as a preamp? So let's have a little bit of fun with it. Guitar is an LTD EC256 Les Paul type thing. Really cool guitar. Let's do it. Let's get cracking. Okay, here's the sound without the pedal. So pedal, everything 12 o'clock, let's engage it. Cool, let's have a little play. So let's have a little play at the low end first. Let's just go through. So this thing has quite a lot of low end. That's a lot of low end. That was clipping an awful lot. Bit too much low end. A little bit too much low end. Your highs. Yeah, very, very high end. Grungy side. The gain's actually kind of cool. Let's just have a little play with the sounds. I used to have it set up like this when I was younger. Jeez. Let's muck around with it, something like that maybe. Too much low end, way too much low end. Through a power amp, that doesn't sound too bad at all. It's kind of grungy. as you'd expect, with a pedal called the Grunge pedal. More metally than I'd say grungy, because it's got quite a lot of gain on tap. And that low end is ridiculous. Right, let's plug it through the front end of the amp and see how that sounds. Right, we're running into the amp now. So front end of an amp through just a clean channel. Everything on the amp is at noon. So clean is something like this. Let's do the pedal. This is how I remember it. Yeah, that's how I remember it. Super, super fizzy. When I played it, it would have sounded like this. And through a Spider 2 amp. Oh, it just sounds absolutely killer. Shit ton of low in there. Let's take the gain back. Yeah, that sounds like ass. Sounded really good through the power amp. Or using it as a preamp sounded pretty decent through the front of an amp. Sounds pretty assy. Bad ass, not good ass either. I've had enough of that. Let's run it through the mixer out. Going straight into the recording software into Audacity. We're just recording straight from the mixer out. So while I can hear through the amp, I can't hear what's going through the mixer. So this will be a surprise to me at the end as well. Brilliant. Right, clean. Let's do it. Let's just try and do some of those same sort of riffies again. That's clipping a lot. Sorry. So much low end. Yeah, that'll do. I can't really be bothered to play anymore. Anyway, what do we think of the Digitech Grunge? It is grungy, for sure. It's a lot of fun to play with. Sounds pretty decent running as a preamp, I think. I think that sounds pretty cool. If you're going to run it and do like maybe recording with it, if you were, use it as a preamp for sure. Definitely sounds a lot nicer. Through the front of the amp, it just kind of sounds like arse, and the mixer out is, I'm sure for the time, probably sounded okay. But I think it sounds pretty arsey as well. The power amp's the way to go with this guy. Or if you really wanted to, you know, like run some of your own IRs or something like that and get it to sound decent. Yeah, that being said, a lot of fun. It's going to sit on my shelf with all of the others and gather dust, but it's a cool little ornament to have nonetheless. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.